I am Izzy Noodles, welcome back to another Tomb Raider level editor walkthrough. I have chosen Shipwreck Ithaca this time, so let's get started. So we're kind of thrown in here underwater, so let me just point out some things for landmarks where you start by this jellyfish, and there is an air pocket right here. There's also a couple of sharks down here, so the first thing I'm going to do before picking up anything is kill the sharks. So I need to lure them somewhere safe. So you can see I'm coming up to some ship debris on the ground, so there's another air pocket near that. And the next air pocket is inside this rusty ship, so just by the box that's on the ground. So this is where I'm going to lure the sharks. I can stand up in here and have a good shot at the sharks. So it is tricky to lure them out. So you need Lara's shadow there to bring them up. And sometimes you can't move away too soon. I'd say most of the time, like every time. You can't move away as soon as you see them because they lose sight of Lara if you move away too soon. So also in terms of a no med walkthrough, sometimes I do like to try to not use any med packs for fun. I've not really had a chance to try that, but I have a feeling that will fail this time round. I think there's too many guys with guns throughout the game. Nope. Nope, nope. And yeah, Lara's legs look horrible when she climbs out of the water. So it's very rare that the sharks will actually leave this area, but it was only the last time I practiced that they showed that they wanted to leave, like they were trying to swim back down, and I had never seen that before. So also there's 4 levels to the game. Oh my goodness, you got me. Hello. So also there are 4 levels to the game, but each level is actually so long that I'm just gonna split each level into 2 videos. So now the sharks are dealt with, I'm gonna grab all the items in the area. So I'm first gonna start way at the back where I initially started the game. So the jellyfish in this game do not do any damage. In some games they can damage or even poison you, but not this one. Okay, so into the air pocket by the jellyfish. You can climb out this air pocket, and let me point out before picking anything up, you start the game with nothing. So you want to grab as much stuff as you can. Okay, so now we can jump up to a sneaky hidden area. So I'm gonna light a flare, but just be warned that the flares actually flicker a lot. So if you are epileptic or have any kind of sensitivity, just be aware that the flares do flicker a lot in this game. So I'm gonna light a flare now. Okay, so that's just a bit of warning for you. So just jump on up, and there's actually a sea monster up here that can poison you. And it gets very dark. No! He missed, I think. Okay, he is dead. So let's grab the items in here. So we've got a gold coin here. So there's a lot of these gold coins lying around. They don't do anything, they're just something fun for you to try and find. So I actually didn't find them all by myself. I found a few by myself, and then the rest I had help from Tomb Raider S Hungry on YouTube. So again, you see I've climbed up to another sneaky hidden place, and in here is a secret sapphire. So the secrets are very interesting in this game. So these sapphires are used to claim secrets. The only weapon pickups in the game are inside secrets. So you need to find these sapphires if you want more weapons. And that is an awesome thing. I loved that. It's a bit different. Okay. So now we've got that. Let's hop back into the water. So where did I start? Here's the jellyfish. So this was my starting point in the game. So you can just turn around and grab another coin. Okay. So now I'm heading closer to the ship. So don't forget that near this ship debris there is another air pocket. I will stop off inside that. So where I was shooting the sharks inside the ship, that we want to get that door open where I was standing. So there is an underwater lever in here, so I will show you where that is right now. So even if I told you where it was, you'd be able to find it. It's right on the back of this ship. Okay. And directly down below there's some more arrows. So now let me go back and get some air. Okay, and to the right of this air pocket, while your back is to the ship, there's another coin. So let me emphasize, the coins don't do anything, they're just fun to find. Alright, and now back to the air pocket. Okay, so now with your back to the ship, we're gonna go to the left side, so just past this jellyfish. So we've got another coin. And we've got just 2 more pickups. So we've got some flares here, so from a distance these can be mistaken for arrows. And we have some shotgun shells in the more yellow area. Nice. So let me go back to this air pocket just to get some more air. Fill up the air bar. And now that is it. So I'm going to head inside the ship. Okay, so as we enter, do be careful because there is a guy with a gun. So to avoid too much damage, just keep hopping into the room and hopping out again. So as long as you keep moving, he doesn't tend to get you so much. Oh, he threw a grenade. Where did it go? Did I get him? No. Okay, I got him that time. So down in this water there is another coin. So I don't know if these are all of the coins that I'm finding in the game, because as I've said, I've found some that have not been featured in the video that I used to help me out. So I don't know if I did find the rest or whether there are some still hidden. So once you've got that, you don't have to get that, so just climb out and hop across these beams. So let me just double check my coins. That should be 5, yep. I will check them throughout just to be sure I've not missed any. Okay, so in this room we've got a few things to do, a few doors to open. But there is a guy on the upper level with a gun and he can shoot you. So my main objective right now, I'm going to deal with that guy. So I'm going to obtain another weapon with the secret that I found with the sapphire. So the door over there can be opened with this trigger tile. And as you can see, there's a man running on this tile. So this is an indicator that this is timed. I always like to save before timers, don't ask me why, I just do. So we're going to use the boxes in the water to get across. So hop the barrier. And in we come. So once we're in, there's a left path, a right path, and a path straight forward. So to the left leads upwards to that area where the guy is. There's not much else up there, but the other two paths actually have a lot to do. But I'm gonna firstly come to the right, and this is where we're gonna get the secrets. So there will be 2 wrench guys. One of them comes from behind. Okay, so once they're down, come inside. There is a few things we can do here. I will ignore it all for now. Just want to get that first secret. So let me point out what we got. We've got a door that could be opened with a button, so that's not a lot in there. We've got a... oh, what are you doing? We've got a door there that needs a key. So that passage also needs a second key once we get there. To the left, that's a return path. So the path that was straight ahead once we entered that door after the timed run, that leads to a watery area. So if you fall in the water, that's the return path out. And this is where we collect our secrets. So you can see where we place the sapphires, and you can choose what weapon you want. So there's different things in each room. So my weapons of choice in order have always been revolver, shotgun, Uzis. So that's always how I've preferred to do it every time I've practiced. So if you're playing for the first time and you don't find everything, you're probably better off just sticking to one particular weapon, or in my case I stuck to 3, because then you can at least build up the ammo for what you've got instead of finding ammo for weapons you do not yet have. Okay, so that is an awesome design just there. I love it. Very different. So now I've got a revolver. I'm gonna go deal with the guy. And also, let me say, usually in level editors, I put the stats of how many, out of how many secrets there are in the entire game, but because this is a bit different, to save confusion, I will do it out of each level. Okay, so kill him, and then he won't bother you while you're trying to do stuff down below. So, fun fact, there's the shotgun does the same amount of damage as the revolver, seemingly. So we've got another coin just there that I picked up, and we can get a secret in this room. So if you jump onto this, and then jump onto this next slope. Ooh. Lara Croft, do as you are told. Okay. That opens up this door. So that is so simple, and yet you would never think to do it. So we have a second Secret Sapphire. So now I'm just going to go ahead and drop straight down to carry on with what I was trying to do to start with. Okay. So what we can do now is also open this door here. So there's a button right by there, by the door we opened with the timer, so that's what I'll do now. Nice. And there's also a couple of coins as well that we can get. So we need to do a banana jump over here. Okay, I hate doing banana jumps. Oh, okie dokie, I made it. So another coin. And in the water over in this corner, there is another one. So hopefully that's 8. Yes. Okay, so now into this room. So I'm purposely going to come to the right, but ignore this door for now. And come around. I want pistols. Nope. No. I think he missed. Nice. Okay. So he drops another coin. And around the corner is a Medpack. So now I'm going to go through this door that I bypassed. So there is a guy with a gun in here. Nice. And he drops some Uzi Clips. So the only item in this room you want to just drop down. So we've got a hole in either corner, but just where this box is, we've got a ring key. So this can be used where I already pointed out the keyhole. So as I also said as well, we do need another key before heading into that area. So we can get that now, but I'm going to choose not to. This level is actually not particularly linear. Right, so now I'm going back through the timed door. Now I've done what I need to do here. Okay, and I'm gonna come to the right again and collect the items I didn't collect the first time round. I was simply just wanting to grab that secret. So through here we can just push a button. There's only a couple of items here. So down in this corner in the water, there's a small med pack. Okay, so climb back onto the slope. And there is a coin down here. Okie dokie. So while I have another secret sapphire in my possession, I will use it. So I tend to go for the shotgun second. Just make sure you get the right room. Whoops. Nice, and it's awesome that you do get quite a selection of items as well. Okay, so now on entering that timed door, I'm going to go to the path that was straight ahead. So just up here. And careful as you come around the water. We've got a pit of water, so if you fall in here, there's only one way out. And you'll have to go back around to the secrets area where you can claim your secrets. And there is a shark. Let me just hang to see if I can coax it out. So there's also a guy with a gun. Whoa. Okay. So I'm gonna use my shotgun. Okay. So straight ahead of me there's a door, so we can open that with a button that's up on this level. I will also grab a coin before I do that. Okay, and now to the button. So it's actually just on that column in front of Lara. And it's not timed. It seems like it's, you know, awkward enough to be timed, but it's not. Okay. So there's 3 guys with guns and a guy with a wrench just in here. So as you run around, you're better off jumping up here to safety. So try and deal with the gunmen first. So then they're not shooting you. And now I'm just going to deal with this guy with my pistols. Whoop. Where are you going? Everyone keeps trying to leave me. Okay. So in this room we've got some items. We've got another coin. And over here we've got some revolver bullets. Okay. So we've got a passage here as well to the left that leads up to a room there. So there's levers in there that will alter these pistons. So we need to alter them in order to reach that doorway later. So through the doorway is actually the end of the level, but before we get there, we've got to find 2 gears. So we've still got a lot to do. So we've got this button here. I actually ran straight by what that does, so that opens the door directly across there. Okay, so we didn't have to do that just yet, but whatever. The path is now open. So also we have a chance to get a secret in this room. So above on that ledge above Laura's head, there is another secret sapphire. And the trigger tile, so we actually need to produce a rope from the ceiling. And the trigger tile to do that is quite unusual. So this is not marked in the slightest. And yet now there's our rope, chain rope. So before we start trying to get that sapphire, we need to move these pistons so that we can reach the rope. And it will be the same position that we need them in order to reach that end of level doorway as well. So we only need to interact with these the once. So we've got a good view here of all the pistons, so we actually want them to be down, down, up, down, up. And each lever in this room, it does a different action, it alters the pistons differently. So you can pull them to see how they're changing, but I'll just go ahead and tell you the solution. So if we label these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you want to pull lever 1. Well, random jump. Okay, and lever 4. Okay, and that is it. Let's go. Okay, so to grab the rope, or to even start jumping onto the pistons, we need to come up to here. So it's gone deadly silent now that I activated the rope. It's kind of weird. Alright, so I'm going to risk not saving. I often like to save before ropes, but I not long ago saved and I not long will be ending. So, running jump. And just so you know, Laura tends to veer left in this game while she's on a rope. I don't know why, she just does. She likes the left. But it's simple enough to do this jump anyway. Okay. And there we go, another sapphire in the bag. So now to get down, the easiest way down is just to do a fake grab and drop to there. So you probably can just drop straight down and at least not lose a lot of health. So now, this will be where I end the video today. So next time, we'll be going off and finding the 2 gears that we need. So I will see you there. Take it easy, guys and girls.